Greetings. This is Dennis Daniels. Going to talk to you a little bit about Edubuntu Linux application and adding application links to the GNOME toolbar. I have to say I don't like GNOME very much. I prefer KDE, but we'll go with what Edubuntu ships with. It's a GNOME interface, and what we'll do here in a second is we're going to VNC over to my Edubuntu machine that's on my network. We're going to add a screen capture tool, and then we're going to add a terminal link, or a link to the terminal application. This is my energies or efforts to share the wealth of information, knowledge, make the world a smarter place by making education free for everyone. Let's take a look at how to do this. One way of doing this. I'm going to Alt-Tab over to VNC. You can see I've already started my Edubuntu box, and I'm currently loading with it. I'm going to right-click right up here in the toolbar. I'm going to Add to Panel. I click on Add to Panel, and it starts a dialog window here. I'm going to scroll down. Dictionary lookup is quite nice. I've used it before. You got all kinds of tools: stock ticker, address book, clock, which is already loaded or is already running, as you see over here. There's my clock. Stock ticker, sticky notes, weather report, drawer, force quit, lock screen, log out. Lock screen is quite useful, especially if you're a teacher and you don't want students messing around with your machine when you're not looking. It happens, trust me. We're going to add the Take Screenshot tool to this interface because I like using that for taking screen grabs. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to click Add, and something just happened. I click Add, there it is. And now when I click on that, it takes a screenshot. And it shows up as showing it taking a screenshot. Very cool that. It's going to save in the desktop. I don't want that. Click Cancel. And right click, we're going to add a terminal link. I like to have the terminal right underneath my fingers. I'm sure there's a key command for it under GNOME that allow me to just type the keystroke and the terminal will start, but I don't know GNOME very well. So I am going to take a look at, oh, look at that, command line. Oh, let's see what that does. I click on that. Oh, well, let's see what that does. Ping CNN.com. I don't know what that does, as a command line doesn't do much. Let's see if I can start Kaduka from here. Kaduka started. Well, that's good. Well, let's see if I can get terminal to start. I don't know what's called underneath terminal. I don't know what this does. Start program. Well, that's interesting. Home, GNOME, terminal. Bingo. Okay, GNOME terminal. So that's a nice little feature. I did not know how to use it before, but there it is. And it actually achieved a couple things because it allows me to launch my terminal and launch applications all in one area. So I'm going to save that, close that box, and call this tutorial or screencast complete. We learned how to add applications, and I learned I learned how to add applications to the toolbar, and I learned that I could add a terminal interface right to my toolbar. Quite nice that. I'll have to dig around a little bit in this directory, see where everything is hidden. So thank you very much for your time. And again, I did this on Demo Studio on my XP box, and I VNC'd on my Edubuntu. This is all in anticipation of a decent screencasting tool for Linux. Thank you for watching, and go out and make some screencasts of your own and share the wealth of your knowledge.